Hey, what's going on, everyone? Bass here. So today I have some injury/practice updates for today, going into the Packers bye week, where we'll watch all the other teams play during the playoffs and see which team the Packers will end up playing next week. For more news, analysis, and Packers updates, make sure to go click that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and also leave a like on the video to support my channel. So firstly, we do have some good news on Billy Turner, who hasn't practiced since that knee injury he suffered in Week 14 against the Bears. Yesterday, Turner was activated off that COVID-19/reserve list, and today he did practice. Billy Turner did some individual work today. And getting back Billy Turner, David Bakhtiari, and Josh Myers for the first playoff game would be huge. Obviously, we saw Josh Myers and David Bakhtiari play in that game in Detroit on kind of a pitch count, but they both did play. And this would be the healthiest the Green Bay Packers offensive line has been all year, and that's even without Elton Jenkins. So I'm still very interested to see what they'll do with the whole center/guard situation. I'm not sure if they're going to go into the playoff game with Myers at center or Patrick at center, or if they run Myers at center, if Patrick's going to play that right guard or Royce Newman. But regardless of what they do there, getting Billy Turner back at that right tackle spot would be huge for this first playoff game. Now, obviously, Dennis Kelly has been filling in and has been doing a great job. You could never have enough tackle depth, so shout out to Dennis Kelly, but getting Billy Turner back would definitely be huge. Second, Za'Darius Smith is indeed practicing today. Obviously, we saw on Monday he put out that Instagram video basically saying, hey, I'm back. And, at first I was like, I want to see it to believe it. I want to see come Wednesday if Za'Darius Smith is on the practice field, then I'll believe it. And he is on the practice field for the first time since Week 1. So with no setbacks, hopefully, Za'Darius Smith should be ready to go for this first playoff game, I'm thinking. And adding him into the Rashawn Gary/Preston Smith rotation would be such a big boost for this pass rush defense, a defense that usually only sends 4 rushers. Adding a guy like Za'Darius Smith who can kind of play all over the defensive line into this mix will just do so much for this pass rush. As for some other practice notes on who is practicing and who is not practicing, Aaron Rodgers is practicing today. I think it's his first Wednesday practice since his toe injury. So it seems like the toe is kind of becoming a non-factor at this point and not really affecting him anymore. So perfect timing on that, going right to the playoffs. Not that it ever really affected him. Obviously, it was more of just a pain management thing, but Aaron Rodgers is going to be Aaron Rodgers. So not really worried about that, but it's great to see him out there on a Wednesday practice. Linebacker Ty Summers also returned today, so getting some special teams help there. And then Aaron Jones and Devondre Campbell practicing after missing the game in Detroit, but they missed the game in Detroit. It was all precautionary, pretty much. If that game actually meant anything or was a playoff game, they would have 100% played. So just a precaution there. They're all good to go. They're both practicing today. And then also Jair Alexander and Randall Cobb are also practicing today. So that also bodes well for them playing in the first playoff game. So it seems like we could be getting pretty much every piece back for this first playoff game, potentially. I mean, if you look into it, you have Bakhtiari, who played against Detroit with Josh Myers, so you get both of those guys back. Billy Turner, possibly, Za'Darius Smith, Jair Alexander, Randall Cobb. I mean, this is a huge group of guys that are starters on this football team. That would be such a big boost to this team going into the first playoff game. As for the players missing practice today, David Bakhtiari was out today, but don't worry there. It was just load management, so nothing to worry about there. He should definitely be ready to go for this first game. MVS and also Kingsley Keke were out today, so something to monitor going forward. But that's all I have for you guys today. Just some injury updates as of January 12th, 2022, right before the wild card weekend where, like I said, we get to sit and watch and see which team will end up playing. But that's all I have for you guys. I'll update you guys more as the week goes on, as this bye week goes through, if there's any other injury updates. So make sure to keep checking back on my channel. But that's about it. I'll catch you on the next one. And as always, go Pack Go.